Good morning, grade 6. Welcome to our lesson for this day. Our lesson is about multiplying fractions and mixed numbers. So to multiply fractions, write the product of the numerators over the product of the denominators. Simplify the result whenever possible. So let's have this example. First is 2/3 times 3/4. So, anong una natin gagawin? Multiply first the numerators. So, what are the numerators here? We have 2 and 3. So, 2 times 3 will give you 6. Next, to multiply the denominators, we have 3 and 4. So, 3 times 4 will give you 12. Next, so, simplify the product or yung answer. We have here 6 over 12. So, si 6 over 12, divisible sila by 6. Tama? So, 6 divided by 6, 1. Then, 12 divided by 6, 2. So, 6 over 12 is now equal to 1/2. Nakuha ba? So, next. You can also give the prime factorization of any composite numerator or denominator before simplifying the fractions. Then, cancel out common factors in the numerator and denominator. So, like for this example, we have 3 over 10 times 4 over 5. So, multiply numerators. So, 3 times 4 will give you 12. And 10 times 5 will give you 50. So, ano yung using prime factorizations? Ano yung mga prime factor ng 12? So, we have 2 times 2 times 3. Bakit? 2 times 2 will give you 4. Then, 4 times 3 will give you 12. Diba? So, kaya yon equal siya sa 12. Next, we have the prime factorization of 50. So, we have the factors of 2 times 5 times 5. Bakit? 2 times 5 will give you 10. Then, 10 times 5 will give you 50. So, kaya ito ay 50. So, next, sabi, yung common factor nilang dalawa ay cancel na. Kaya ito ay makakancel. Yung 2 and 2, ayan, cancel na yan. Next, anong natira? We have 2 times 3, that is 6. And 5 times 5, ayan, that is 25. Next, the fraction 6 over 25 is written in its simplest form. So, bakit? Kasi si 6 and 25, wala nung number na pwedeng i-divide sa kanilang dalawa. Kaya, final answer is 6 over 25. Next, we have to multiply mixed numbers. First, change them to improper fractions. So, familiar pa ba kayo sa improper fractions? So, ang improper fraction, yun ay kapag mas mataas yung numerator kaysa sa denominator. Then, multiply the way you multiply proper fractions. Simplify the product whenever possible. So, kagaya nito, 2 and 1/2 times 1 and 3/4. So, sila ay mixed number. Gawin muna daw natin silang improper fractions. So, multiply the denominator, itong 2, kay whole number. So, 2 times 2 will give you 4. Then, i-add siya kay 1. Kaya 4 plus 1 will give you 5. Then, copy the denominator 2. Next, 1 and 3/4. So, the denominator 4, multiply mo siya kay whole number 1. So, 4 times 1 will give you 4. Then, add mo siya kay numerator. 4 plus 3 will give you 7. Then, copy the denominator 4. Next, to multiply numerators, so we have 7 and 7, 5 and 7. So, 5 times 7 will give you 35. And 2 times 4 will give you 8. So, next, since ito ay improper fraction, kasi mas mataas yung numerator kaysa sa denominator, i-simplify natin siya. So, to reduce 35 over 8 into a mixed number, we have 4 and 3, 8. Paano nakuha yon? So, i-divide lang si 35 kay 8. Ayan. So, 35 divided by 8. Ilang magagawa mong 8 kay 35? So, magbilang tayo. So, we have 8 times 1 will give you 8. 8 times 2 will give you 16. 8 times 3 will give you 24. 8 times 4 will give you 32. 8 times 5 is 40. So, sumobra na siya dun sa 35. So, hindi na kasali yung pang 5. So, ilan na lang? 4. Ayan. Kaya, 4 times 8 will give you 32. And 35 minus 32 will give you 3. Ngayon, paano natin yan isusulat as mixed number? So, itong nakuha natin sa taas, siya yung whole number. Ito. And yung nasa baba na remainder, siya yung numerator. And yung ating divisor, siya yung magiging denominator. So, 35 over 8 will be 4 over 3. 4 and 3/8. Next. You can easily change a mixed number 2 and 1/4 into an improper fraction. Change the whole number 2 into a fraction whose denominator is similar to 1/4. Then add the similar fraction. So, kagaya nito, we have 2 and 1/4. So, yung 2 dito, gawin daw natin siyang fraction na kung saan yung denominator niya ay similar dun sa denominator ng fraction. So, since ang denominator ng fraction is 4, so ang 2 niyan, kailangan siyang maging fraction na kung saan mayroon siyang denominator na 4. So, ito yon. May denominator na 4. Ano kaya ang i-divide sa 4? Or anong number ang kapag dinivide mo sa 4, ang makukuha mo is 2. So, tingnan natin si 8. So, 8 divided by 4 will give you, ayan, 2. Nag-equal siya sa 2. Kaya ang number ng fraction is 8 over 4. Then, pwede na natin siyang i-add sa fraction which is 1/4. Ayan. So, dito, 8 plus 1 will give you 9. And yung ating denominator, copy. So, 9 over 4. Next, we have the shortcut is to multiply the whole number 2 by the denominator 4 of the mixed number, then add numerator of the fraction 1 to the product 8. Write the sum over the denominator. So, kagaya ng ginawa ko kanina sa example. So, yung whole number, kailangan i-multiply siya sa denominator. So, 4 times 2 will give you 8. Then, i-add siya dun sa numerator. So, 8 times 1 will give you 9. Then, copy the denominator. Kaya, ayan, kung mas madali dun sa kaninang step or ngayong shortcut, nasa inyo kung anong gagamitin nyo. Next, you can also multiply mixed number and fractions. First, change the mixed number into an improper fractions and then multiply to get the product. So, let's have this. Yan, 2 and 1/4 times 2/3. So, gawin muna natin improper fractions si mixed number na 2 and 1/4. So, 2 times 4 will give you 8. 8 plus 1 will give you 9. Ayan. Then, copy the denominator 4. Next, yung 2/3. So, copy. Ayan. So, meron na tayong parehong fraction. So, 9 times 2 will give you 18. Then, 4 times 3 will give you 12. Since ang 18 and 12 divisible sila by 6, so, i-divide natin sila. 18 divided by 6 will give you 3. And 12 divided by 6 will give you 2. But, improper fraction si 3 halves or 3 halves. So, kailangan gawin natin siyang mixed number. So, 3 divided by 2. Ayan. 3 divided by 2. Ilang 2 meron sa 3? So, 3 lang yan. Ilang 2 meron? So, ayan. Isa lang siya. Isa. Now, 1 times 2 will give you 2. So, 3 minus 2 will give you 1. Yung nakuha mo sa taas, siya yung ating whole number. Ayan. Then, yung ating nakuha sa baba or remainder, siya yung numerator. And yung divisor, siya yung denominator. So, we have 1 and 1/2. Or, 9 over 4 times 2/3. Gagamitin natin yung mga prime factorization. So, 9 times 2 will give you 18. 4 times 3 will give you 12. So, the prime factors of 18 are 2 times 3 times 3. Kasi 2 times 3 will give you 6. Then, 6 times 3 will give you 18. Ayan. Next, we have the factors of 12. 2 times 2 times 3. So, 2 times 2 will give you 4. Then, 4 times 3 will give you 12. Ayan. Kaya ito yung mga prime factors nila. So, sabi, cancel yung common factors. So, we have here 2, 2 cancel. 3, 3 cancel. So, ano natira? We have 3. Ayan. And 2. Yan. So, dinivide natin kanina. Ayun, 3 divided by 2. Ang nakuha natin ay 1 and 1/2. So, dito, problem. So, we have Nila came home with 6 bags of rice. Each bag had 3 and 1/5 kilogram of rice. How many kilogram of rice did she bring home? So, again, si Nila ay umuwi siya na may dalang 6 bags of rice. So, ilang kilo per bag. So, we have 6 bags. Then, each bags merong 3 and 1/5 kilogram. So, i-multiply natin yan. Ayan. 6 times 3 and 1/2. Ayan siya. So, next step, kailangan i-distribute natin yan. Yung 6 times 3 and 6 times 1/5. Ayan. So, 6 times 3 will give you 18. And 6 times 1/2 will give you 6/5. Bakit? Kapag whole number, automatic na meron siyang denominator na 1. So, numerator times numerator will give you 6 times 1, kaya 6. And in denominator, 1 times 5 will give you 5. So, ngayon, meron tayong 18 plus 6/5. Yung 6/5 na improper fraction, gawin natin siya mixed number, kaya naging 1 and 1/5. Kasi 6 divided by 5. So, ilang 5 magagawa mo sa 6? Isa. So, 1 times 5 will give you 5. Then, 6 minus 5 will give you 1. So, ayan yung nakuha mo sa taas, yung magiging whole number. Yung remainder, siya yung magiging numerator and yung divisor copy. So, we have 18 plus 1 and 1/5. So, add mo muna yung whole number. Kaya, 18 plus 1 will give you 19. Then, copy the fraction. Kaya, naging 90 and 1/5. Next. Ano yung mga kailangang tandaan? First is to multiply fractions, get the product of the numerators, and write it over the product of the denominators. Next, to multiply mixed numbers, change the mixed number into an improper fraction, and then multiply as usual. So, alam ko na ready na kayo to your quiz time. So, kung ready na, answer, practice, and keep practicing. 1 to 3, page 22. Then, test yourself B. Number 1 lang yung sasagutin. And, kung hindi pa ready, kailangan panoorin ulit yung video hanggang sa maintindihan. So, that's all for this day. Thank you and God bless.